Hey everyone, it's Julian from Digital Trends, and I'm here with Samsung's latest tablet. It's the Galaxy Tab S3. It's a successor to the 2015 Galaxy Tab S2, and as you can see, there's this nice little keyboard folio here, so you can use it as a two-in-one Android tablet for productivity purposes. But as you can probably notice, is that there's an S Pen stylus right here, the type that you would expect to find on the Galaxy Note 7, rest in peace. And basically this is marketed towards Apple's fan base of iPad Pro users. They're trying to market it to people who want to use tablet for sketching or artistic purposes, but they also want to sort of go for the productivity crowd who want a small, thin laptop alternative that's probably a little cheaper than a Windows tablet or a Windows computer, but still, want to maintain a high sense of multitasking capability. So let's just quickly dive right into some new features that you can experience on the Tab S3. As you can see, there's a beautiful 9.7-inch display here. It's 2K resolution, and it's absolutely vibrant, gorgeous. It's a super AMOLED display, so you have those vivid blacks and bright colors. And Samsung says the tablet is HDR ready, so you can view HDR content, but you have to have HDR supported apps first that you view it on, like YouTube, for example. It runs Android 7.0, and the latest security update is actually from February, so it's fairly recent. And we can hope to expect more as Samsung has promised faster updates. But as you can see, there's a slew of Android apps, mostly Samsung apps and some Microsoft apps that aren't uninstallable. There's quite a few drawing apps, as you can see, because the focus is on using this S Pen, which essentially lets you interact with the display. And as you can see here, there's a little pointer that hovers over wherever it's moving, and you can activate this by also pressing this button right here. And so when you press that, you get these quick little shortcuts that you can interact with. For example, translate lets you translate anything you hover on. So let's try maybe art canvas. It says art canvas is art canvas in Spanish because that's just a pronoun. Let's go to Chrome and look at something from our website and try and translate upcoming próximo in Espanol. So that's that feature. There's quite a few others. Smart Select, for example, lets you choose a part of the screen after you do all that stuff. Basically choose a part of the screen, and now it lets you sort of interact with it, so that if you want to sort of tell someone, this is wrong, and send it to them, in case you were doing some collaborative work, and you can send it to a friend through any apps that you have installed. But let's quickly take a look at the tablet itself. It's got that 9.7-inch display. It's pretty plain on the back. Samsung tends to sort of just mimic their smartphone design and enlargen it for their tablets, which is why you have this very Galaxy S7 or S5-esque buttons here. You get the home button, which also acts as a fingerprint sensor, recents button, back button, and again, there's a 6,000 milliamp hour battery in here, a 5 megapixel camera right here on the front, and a 13 megapixel camera here on the rear. And this keyboard folio over here is a separate accessory. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with it, but it makes it so that you can simply use these pogo pins here. Just snap it on, and this back cover is magnetic, and there's sadly no place you can store this S Pen. Like in the phones or in Chromebooks, you're able to sort of insert it inside the tablet, but there's nowhere for that here. So that's why they gave you this adhesive thing that you can attach to the keyboard, and that's how you insert it there. So this keyboard here costs $130, which is a little pricey for a keyboard. But the good thing is you don't have to charge any of these accessories. They all work off of the device itself. The keyboard is a little cramped, as you can see. It's very small, but it has nice feedback, and it works pretty well. And the cool thing is that this tablet also makes use of Android Nougat's multitasking features. So if you go here, Samsung has added these little buttons to make sure you know which apps are compatible. And so let's make that in one screen, and let's put YouTube, well, let's put Google Docs in the screen in case I want to sort of work. There we go. And say if I'm going to open this document, as you can see, I can move around and type here while I'm also moving through there. But that's sort of a feature in Android Nougat. But something Samsung has done specifically is add these little icons here. So you can either exit out of this completely, you can totally just swap them like that, which is pretty cool. But the really cool thing is this picture-in-picture mode, which lets you have one app float so that you can move it around while still using another app. And I like sort of using YouTube, which is pretty handy since you might want to keep browsing the internet while watching a video. So let's just enable picture-in-picture mode. There we go. As you can see, there's a little video there, and I'm also on, so you can see I'm still watching while also being on the internet, and multitask gestures work, and it's pretty neat. So that's the kind of sort of multitasking features you can expect on this tablet. Battery life has been pretty good. We've definitely been getting about 10 hours or more. So this is an app called Art Canvas. You can also draw in Samsung's Note apps, but we like this one better because it's a little more functional, and probably more professionals use this one since the other one is predominantly a note-taking app. But as you can see, it works pretty well. There's like 4,000 levels of pressure sensitivity here, and they've also made the tip so that you can apply different levels of pressure. As you can see, I'm putting a lot of pressure now, and let's see me slowly wean off, and it works pretty well. So the only real issue that I had while trying this sketch aspect of this device is palm rejection. And so if I'm an artist, I'm most likely going to lean my hand here and draw something like this. Now, Apple's iPad has great palm rejection technology so that it would figure out that my palm is resting on the device, so it would not have anything show up there. But as you can see, when I lift my hand here, there's that little stain where my hand was. Obviously, I don't want that, and that's going to be really annoying the more I use it, because then I would have to constantly keep erasing a part of the screen. And it's supposed to have some sort of palm rejection technology, but it just doesn't seem to work. As you can see, I just moved my hand there again. So, it's something that will be annoying, which is part of the reason why we think that this isn't going to apply really to professionals, and this is more of a device that, if you're using it for productivity, you also have the option to do some art, but just don't expect to do some professional grade work on this device. Samsung is also priding itself on the fact that this tablet has 4 speakers. So there's one here, one here, one here, one here, all 4 corners, just like the iPad Pro. And basically, they're saying that it's a much improved sound, and it's tuned by AKG Acoustics, which is a music audio manufacturer. And from what we've so far tried out and tested out, it sounds really loud, especially for a tablet. But the only issue is that the bass is a little muddled. Overall, though, I think people will be more than happy with what they get for sound on this tablet. So let's just listen to the music. So the tablet is available for pre-order right now on Samsung's website, and as well as other websites like Best Buy and Amazon. And it's going to cost a whopping $600, which is pretty expensive. And again, you will get the S Pen included, but the keyboard will not be included, so that's an additional $130. So you are likely going to be spending upwards of $700. So again, this is coming out in April. You'll be able to purchase it in April. You can purchase it now, but it will be released in April. and that's the Galaxy Tab S3, $600. Thanks for watching.